Livion. Livion. Holy shit. Woo. Do not let yourself sit down. Okay, so we're back in the gym, and today, what I want to take us, yes, we're in a gym, yes, we're in a gym environment, but I wanted to do something different, because, like I've always said, there's nothing worse than being a one-dimensional character. You want to be an athlete, you want to be fit, you want to be healthy. What's the point in having muscle that can't do shit? So today we're going to run a circuit training. I used to do these back in the day when I was doing much more MMA and things like that, so for you guys that want to kind of integrate more functional work into your routines, this is a great starting point. Simple 5-minute round circuits, 5 stations, a minute at each station, and it's just grind, minutes rest in between each. And the idea of this is you're probably not going to make it through every single stage without stopping. In fact, you're definitely not going to make it through every stage without stopping. But it's about the mental game, it's about the strength of being able to push through. We've talked in previous videos about creating those conditioned positive responses where I would go, when I get tired, I'll count to 3 and do at least 2 more reps on something. So it's creating that 1, 2, 3 positive trigger of 1, 2, 3, go. Rather than giving yourself that I'm tired, stop. We're creating a positive trigger that's going to mentally carry you forward. And this is the thing that most people fail on. It's the mind, the mental side of it lets it down because your body will always push through. Your initial warnings that your body gives you is to stop, things are getting tough. If you give in to that, you'll never break through boundaries, you'll never break through plateaus, and you'll never push through to that point of looking better than average, better than that guy next to you, better than you looked the week before. If you constantly give in to what the mind tells you, that's what's going to be holding you up. Everything that you see in front of me now is all you're going to need. Barbell, press-up handles, and a template. This is all you need. Now, if you can find something that will go in place of any of these items, obviously you don't need these, you can do it on the floor. These are just a little bit better for giving the elevation for the movement we're going to do, but you can just do them as a standard press-up. Template, that's what I'm going to opt for because I know that going any heavier than this is going to be very difficult for me to stay consistent. But if you want to go heavier, but if you want to go lighter, go lighter. Remember, this is all just about drive and pushing forward. Really, the weight is just there to add whatever necessary resistance is you need to get you tired. I'm going to talk you through every single one of these, and then we will actually do it, and you'll see me probably die. 5-minute rounds, 1 minute's rest. Let's take a look at each station. So what we're doing with the template, we're going to call these round the worlds, and it's very simple. You want to keep nice soft knees, core engaged. We've talked about this in all the other videos. Core always engaged. By engaged, I mean held, not vacuumed. Just held. You should be able to breathe normally and talk normally, but there should be control in the core and in the glutes. From here, you're going to take the plate, holding it in either hand, and you're going to rotate around the head, and you're going to go at least 5 rotations all the way around, stop, and then back the other way. And it's just this. That's all you got to keep doing for a minute each time. When you start to fatigue, put it down, count to 3, back up and go. If you start getting really tired, and you can do single arms each way, whatever it takes to keep going. Round the worlds with the template. We're going to be using press-up handles for this one, but you don't necessarily need them, but if you have them, they're great. These are called Spider-Man press-ups, very simple. You're going to get in a comfortable position that doesn't give you any shoulder pain. You're going to do a press-up. As you come to the top, you're going to bring your knee up to your chest and back down. Looks like this, really simple, really rhythmic. Keeping your core controlled and just in your head, rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Okay, the barbell, you might think this is something to do with chest. We're going to use it for abs. So, all you need to know on this, control your abs the whole way through, and we're looking for limited body movement. By that I mean, we're going to try and lift our legs to 3 points, but what I don't want is a lot of rotation from the upper part of the body. So, lying back, pressing the bar out. This is where you're going to hold this stationary. From here, legs off the floor, you're not going to touch them down, abs are engaged now, but you can see I can still breathe, I can still talk. From here, we're going to go left, middle, right. So, up to the left, back down to the center, up the middle, and then off to the right. What you'll see what I'm not doing is, as I come up, I'm not rolling over to my side. So I'm keeping the lower abs engaged and forcing the body to utilize the obliques and the serratus to help pull that body, help pull the feet round to the 3 different points. So left, middle, right, back to the middle, all the way through, rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. It's a tough one. So see, for this one, I'm only using, the entire bar is 25 kilograms. This one's not about weight, it's just something that you're comfortable holding that will help keep your upper body pinned to the floor and help you control those leg movements. Make sure that you pick up a weight that you're able to put down and pick up comfortably without tearing out your shoulders. So if you're going to be lifting up from behind here and bringing it over, then make sure you're using a lighter weight. My personal method for getting into this one without involving any form of risking injury to your shoulders, because you're going to get tired, you're going to be lying on your back when you come to this one. Make sure that you stand up, pick up the weight, and then sit down with the weight and go into the position. That's going to be the safest method, rather than bringing it from here overhead. When you're tired, your risk of injury is going to go up. My advice on that one would be to start from a standing position and go into it, because one, it's making you get to your feet and get back down. Mental boost, and two, reduces the risk of injury. Back to the template. Now we're going to use this for a kettlebell movement. Essentially, a lot of people use this with kettlebells, but again, I want to limit the amount of equipment that you need. If you have access to kettlebells, then yes, use them, absolutely fine. But I'm assuming you don't have kettlebell, we're going to use this template again. Now we're going to do what is normally called kettlebell swing. Now there's a couple of ways that you can do. You'll see people do these. One is kind of wrong and one's kind of right. It's not totally wrong, but one benefits you more in helping with your hinge pattern than the other. So what you'll see a lot of people do is, with the kettlebell or the disc, is they'll squat down. So they'll squat and then fire through from here. So they'll squat down, then lean forward, and then fire through. This actually feels fine, and it's not really risking too much, but it's not the most beneficial way. The actual most beneficial way of doing this is to sit your hips back a little bit, and actually bend forward, and then kick the weight back, and then fire it through like this. And really shoot the glutes through. And this is actually really going to benefit that hip explosiveness, which is going to benefit deadlift and squat. So that's what we're going to try and focus on today. But you can also vary this by doing a very simple jumping squat. And that would be the same, which would be to keep everything as you would in a normal squat, feet slightly out, knees slightly out, you're going to squat down, and then you can jump. That's another variation. So if you feel like you're getting really, really tired through the movement, or you're getting some lower back pump outs or anything like that, you can flip into doing the jumping squats instead, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Last, but not motherfucking least, you'll see there are no weights in my hands, no barbell, and that's because we're gonna do burpees, also known as bastards. These are gonna suck, which is why I'm gonna do them at the end, because it's a grinder. What you're going to do with this is you're going to be throwing your feet back and you're going to be landing in a press-up position. You're then going to explode back up and do a slight jump. If you want to get a little bit more explosive, you can add in a tuck jump, but it will kill you. So that's the progressional point. Here's what it looks like. We're going to go to put our hands down. As the hands land, we're going to throw our feet back. From here, what I want you to do is just dip your hips a little bit low, keeping control of your abs. Then you're going to explode up into a squat position, and then from here you can then jump. Standard, just a little pop jump, or you can do a tuck jump. If you're feeling brave, stick in the tuck jump. Here's what it looks like in full motion. Be careful with this. If you've not done them before, go slow. Remember, this whole routine is about rhythm, consistency, and just driving through. Don't worry about the pace. Okay, simple enough, easy enough. Don't throw yourself. What I don't want to see is this. I take no responsibility for that. Okay, so obviously everyone has watches with a second hand, and that's absolutely fine. The problem with that is when you get tired, your rest times will quickly slip from a minute to 2 minutes without you noticing. So it is best to have a timer. This is one I recommend, Round Timer. It's absolutely free. It's a downloadable app. Just search Round Timer on App Store, it's right there. We're going to set each round to 1 minute with 0 rest time, but we're going to have a minute's rest in between our 5-minute rounds. So this is going to beat every minute. I'm going to do 5 rounds. It's going to carry on to another minute, and obviously I'm just going to let it keep ticking over and over, monitoring minute by minute. So this will actually sound a bell, ding ding ding, with every single time that you hit that minute mark, and that's when you change and move. We're going to put this to infinity rounds, and then obviously I'm going to try and do somewhere between 3 and 5 rounds. I literally have no idea what I'm capable of. I have not done this for a long time. Whenever I've been to MMA classes, which is where I've been doing these circuits, obviously we've been doing 8-minute rounds, but we've only been doing 3 of them. I'm reducing the number of stations, but hopefully doing more rounds. So this in essence should be around about a 30-minute workout, but you should feel the same as if you've done 2 hours of weights. Fuck, I've actually got goosebumps, look at that. I'm genuinely nervous. Genuinely nervous about this. Fuck, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Lex. One fucking round down. Holy shit. Woo. Do not let yourself sit down. I'm not letting myself sit down. Mental game, mental game. Not too much water either. Taking too much water, you might feel sick. Just a little amount, swirl it by your mouth, and drink it. Concentrate on slowing your breathing. Bring your heart rate down. 10 seconds. You will get better, you will get fitter, but I guarantee you get good at this, everything else will get better alongside. Whew. I hope that's giving you an idea of something you can do at home, something you can do in the gym, or something you can put in to break those plateaus. So many people messaging all the time, I'm stuck doing this, I'm stuck at this weight, I can't get any better. It's a simple fact, you are not pushing your boundaries. A boundary doesn't mean weight. A boundary means ability of the body complete a task. Start expanding your boundaries, start expanding your mindset about what training really is. It's not about dumbbells, it's not about barbells, it's about athleticness, it's about ability, and it's about you improving as an individual. I'm proud of myself today. Crew, if you have any more comments, if you want to see variations or anything else, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to hit the like button. Crew, if you see a question in the comment section that you know the answer to, answer it as you have been doing. I'm proud of all of you for getting involved with this. Until the next one, Lex out.